Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, I'm going to start by having you introduce yourself, and by that I mean just tell us your name, and if you'll spell your first name, you can put your hand down.
My name is Nautica Watson, Nautica.
All right, and Nautica, how old are you?
18,
Tell us when you turned 18.
January 31st.
All right, well, happy late birthday.
Thank you.
And what school do you go to?
Apalachee.
All right, Nautica, what grade are you in right now?
I'm in 10th.
Okay, so were you in 9th grade during the 2024-2025 school year?
Yes.
And did you also go to Apalachee for that school year?
Yes.
And were you at school on September 4th of 2024?
Yes.
Who did you have for second period?
Miss Ryan.
Okay. And Nautica, we're going to pull up your seating chart from your class, and we just want you to confirm that where we have you on the seating chart is where you were sitting that day. Do you see your name on there?
Yes.
Okay. And is that where you were sitting on September 4th of 2024?
Yes.
All right. So Nautica, I want you to tell me about when you first realized something was wrong that day.
Like from second period?
Yes, ma'am.
When I had like entered the classroom and we were like sitting down for a couple of minutes, when I heard like a loud bang, that's when I noticed something was wrong.
Okay. And tell us what you remember seeing and hearing after that first bang.
When the first bang went off, I remember my teacher falling to the floor, and then Taylor in front of me. I remember seeing her fall down before I turned around and saw there was somebody at the door with a weapon, and then everybody else like fell down to the floor and like kind of ran closer to Miss Ryan and like gathered against the wall.
Okay. How long did it feel like there was shooting going on in the classroom to you?
I don't really know. It felt like it was like kind of fast, but at the same point, it felt like we were in there for a long time.
Okay. And after it stopped, what do you remember?
I remember Miss Ryan pulling me, Natalie, and Melanie to the side of the room and checking us to see if we're okay. And I remember Mr. Edwards and Mr. Edwards and Tyler going to the door to like barricade it. Mm-hmm. I remember Melody, she had blood all on her arm. I remember her blood was like getting on the side of me because I was like kind of like laying on the side of her.
And take your time, Nautica.
I remember my teacher telling me to stay awake because I was really, really tired and I couldn't keep my body up. I remember Natalie laying on the floor saying that she was hit and crying with a big puddle of blood. And I remember just really like, I felt like a really hot spot at the bottom of my leg. And then I reached down and noticed that I got hit. And then my friend Brittany took off her jacket and wrapped it around my leg. And then I passed out after that.
Okay. And Nautica, were you able to, or did you try to call anyone?
I called my mom a couple times as soon as it happened. Mm-hmm. Our book bags were still at our seats. Usually when we first enter the class, Miss Ryan takes them up and put them behind her desk. But that day, me and Brittany kept our phones in our book bag. So after the incident had happened, I asked Brittany to get my phone while everything was going on because I couldn't move my body. I remember her crawling on the floor to go get it and bringing it back to me. And I called my mom several times, but I couldn't hear anything because everything was so muffled.
Okay, so were you having trouble hearing after the shooting?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to show a few pictures to you. Did you look at these pictures before to make sure you recognized them?
Yes.
Thin lines. And are those accurate pictures of your clothes that day?
Yes.
All right. Judge, we would tender into evidence States Exhibits 94 through 97.
No objection.
All right, 94 through 97.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to pull up versions of that picture on the screen so everybody can see, and we're just going to have you tell us what we're looking at.
Those are my jorts.
Okay. And did they have to cut those off you when they were providing you medical assistance?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll show you, and that's 94. We'll pull up the next one. Is that the back of those same shorts?
Yes.
Okay, and I see a mark on there. Is that blood from your injury?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll pull up 90, that's 95, we'll pull up 96. Is that a closer picture of those same shorts?
Yes.
And we'll pull up 97. And is that the inside of those shorts, that same spot from the injury?
Yes.
Okay. And Nautica, do you remember how you left from the school?
I remember being dragged out in the hallway. I was kind of in and out of it. But I do remember them cutting the emergency people cutting up my clothes and putting this really tight bandage around my leg and then putting me on a stretcher and carrying me out to the ambulance. And then once I got out there, I passed out again. And I woke back up when I was in the ambulance and we were driving.
All right. And who else was in the ambulance with you?
Melanie.
Okay. And this injury to your leg, does it still affect you to this day?
Yes.
Tell me how.
I can't play any sports because it messes with my nerve. My leg gives out sometimes. I have random flares. When it's really cold outside, it's kind of hard for me to function because my leg gives up sometimes and stuff like that. So I don't do sports or anything.
Okay. And is that something that you used to enjoy doing that you haven't been able to do?
Yeah.
Okay. How has this affected you mentally and emotionally since this happened?
I'm very paranoid. I don't like being in front of the doors at school. I don't use the bathroom at school. I always stay with somebody very closely. After the incident happened a couple months after, I had nightmares mostly every night. I say I became kind of more distant from my friends, and I kind of became more depressed and sometimes wanting to harm myself.
All right. I don't have any more questions for you, Nautica. Thank you so much. I'll come get those pictures from you.
Cross.
No question.
All right. Thank you. Hey, Cross,